Why don't we just take these criminals, financial or otherwise, give them the fair trial we never get, where we find out about all of their misdeeds, march them down Wall Street, and hang them from the highest light pole there. That will be a good example for anyone else who might want to betray their country and the American people. Randy, no accountability in this country.
That's right. In politics, it seems like there isn't, unless they get caught running around with their wife or something.
Which has nothing actually to do with politics. We were talking about this case of Mark Sanford. I don't know if you've heard of him, but the South Carolina governor, North Carolina, well, one of those Carolinas, who got caught with a girl, and then we traced who this girl was and who she worked for, and it traced right back to the Bilderbergers and the Rockefellers and the usual suspects. You have to wonder how much of that was a setup. We're doing that investigation right now.
Yeah, now, see, I hadn't heard that, but it makes sense to me. They like to do that. They like to get people compromised that might be... I had heard that South Carolina is one of the states that's pretty strong leaning towards secession. And
that is
if that's
correct.
true, then, yeah, they want to mess up the politics down there to get the people...
Oh, they had Sanford slated to run as the main opposition to Barry Obama in 2012. That's not going to happen now. You like this little theater that's going on between Cheney and Obama? They're cousins. They came out and admitted it during the campaign, and now we've got one on one side of the stage and one on the other. I mean, I feel like I'm watching Shakespeare of the WWF here, and it just never gets mentioned. I mean, this guy's related to the last two guys. Yeah,
well, what's really so ridiculous, Jack, is the people that I still run into, even in this area, that they're caught up in the left-right paradigm, and a lot of Republicans and Democrats still run around this damn county. And it's got to be attributed to they watch the regular TV and the regular news, and if they watch that at all, otherwise they get a snippet here and there, and maybe on radio station, the regular radio station that don't give anything, they just tell what's on TV, and they cannot figure it out. I mean, it's like they're brain dead. And, a lot of people blame on fluoride in the water. I don't know if it is or not. I know fluoride can be good for you physically. I don't know about mentally. It must be mental, too. But
that's what Hitler said, yeah.
I was going through a grocery store the other day, checking out, and the guy, he had to be in his mid-50s, and he was having trouble getting the scanner to read some of the products. I said, wouldn't it be nice just to go back to gold and silver and have real money, and we wouldn't have to worry about these stupid electronic machines? And he says, oh, no. He gave me a real weird look. He goes, oh, no. He says, people would be trying to rob us then.
Good luck.
I almost, just stupid. Yeah, I told him, I said, well, yeah, that's when you pack a pistol. They won't rob you more than once.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of home invasions down here in Texas because of the the pro-gun laws, which are being legislated.
That don't go on up here either.
Yeah. No, hell no. In Chicago, though, the gun violence is constantly being talked about, and that's where you're not allowed to have a gun? Oh, come on. Randy, your book, is it still in print, The Federal Siege at Ruby Ridge?
Yes, it is.
That's in your own words. It is a fascinating book. If you want to know the truth of what happened at Ruby Ridge and how history could repeat itself, I think you should read this book. Where can people get it?
Yeah, well, they can go to deltapress.com.
Say that again?
deltapress.com.
Delta Press.
Yes.
And I think they have it at bravenewbookstore.com as well. I really enjoyed it, and I have one of the rare autographed copies. Man, we got to get together and hang out again one of these days. Maybe it'll be up in New Hampshire next week. Who knows where we're going to be?
It's hard to tell anymore.
If nothing else, it will be a good excuse to hang out with my friends, friends like you.
You're always welcome at my campfire, Jack.
Well, hey, man, maybe I might have to come visit you out your way. I need to get out there anyway. Randy, man, any parting words for my audience? Any predictions going forward? Anything you really want my audience to know? You've got the floor here.
Keep your powder dry. Store some food. A lot of people up here are putting in hand pumps. The well drilling business up here, that's what they've been doing mostly, putting in hand pumps in case electricity goes out. And just Be ready. It's coming. It's coming down the pike, and it ain't very far off. I think by the end of next year, we're going to see a totally different. We're going to be living differently.
I don't know.
I love you and all your listeners, and wish you all the best.
Yeah, I don't know if people will notice the change. That's the thing. I mean, we're getting change. You want to change, you're getting it. It's just change for the worse. Randy Weaver, his book, The Federal Siege at Ruby Ridge, you can get that, I think, anywhere. Just Google it. It's a great reading. And Randy is a great American patriot. Think about you all the time, Randy. We'll talk to you real soon, okay? Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks, Jack. Bye.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go up to New Hampshire if I have to. I'm ready to sit in the hot seat and say whatever I have to say on behalf of Ed and Elaine Brown. So I'm hoping they call me up there. I'd like a shot at the prosecutors. I'd like to take a shot at them, and I'd like to take a shot at everyone who doesn't think that this could happen to them. It's really what it is, you know. First they come, for the Christians, and they come for the tax protesters, then they come for the anti-New World Order crowd, then they come for the rock and roll musicians. When they came for me, the radio host, there was no one left to stand up for me. Well, while I can still stand up for people, I'm going to always stand up and get the backs of Ed and Elaine Brown and people like Randy Weaver. Thanks for joining us in the program today. Tomorrow, we've got another great show for you. I hope you'll tune in at AmericanFreedomRadio.com if you missed